Hey everybody, I thought I'd do this for fun. I saw a YouTuber do it before. I'll give a link to his channel below. I'm basically gonna give my thoughts on the top 3 games of 2024 for accessible gaming. Okay, so I've only got 3 right now. I will update the list as I find more. But actually no, not 3. I'll go off of my favorite games in a list right now. I'm just going with the flow. Anyway, so let's go with, in the 10th spot, Circus Master's Revenge. This game is very addicting, but it's very hard to complete levels. It was made for that difficulty, but at one point I need to buy stuff to continue, which I think is bogus, so that's why it's in the 10th spot. At 9th place, we got Sonar Islands. From what I've seen of the game, it's not worth buying because you only can do stuff 5 times per day. So that's in the 9th spot. At number 8, we have Future Arena. This game is fun, but it gets real hard to go through a couple of the levels, like really hard. And I don't like how at one point when I use up everything, I can't continue. So that's why it's in the 8th spot. At number 7, we have, let's go with, what's that game? Something, I can't remember what it was. Still thinking. Something audio. I know that's the name. Well, I can't remember, but it's going in that spot because the gameplay is fun and all, but when I run out of ads, I can't play. And I don't like a game that puts a limit on the gameplay, so we're also going to put that there. What number are we at? I think 6. Yeah. In the 6th spot, we are going to go with No, that game's gonna go in the 4th spot. We're gonna go with, in the 6th spot, we're gonna go with Snakes and Ladders. This game is very fun. You can play it unlimitedly, but you can't play it on later iPhones. And I have to replace my phone soon, so I'm mad about that. So we're gonna put it there. In our next spot, we got Dungeon and Such. This game is very accessible. A lot of it is clean, but it has a lot of bugs, and well, it's beyond too addicting. So it's going here in the 5th spot. Because a game that takes all my time and effort keeps me away from my normal day activities in life. Then, in the 4th spot, we got Passive Adventure. This is a fun text-based game. You can come back into it where you were. And there's a high score system. There's a lot of mechanics. The game is very, very clean. The only problem, though, is it doesn't bring me to the top of the text, so I hear the information before I start reading through it, which for some people means, yay, less time, but to me that spoils the fun. So that's why it's in the 4th spot. Alright, now to the top 3 games. Here we go. At number 3, we got Idle Icta. This game is very fun and very, very accessible. you can leave stuff and come back to the game. You can leave the game and come back and find that it's still doing the stuff, and you get like a lot of resources. So it's basically you don't have to spend all your time on it. Another plus is the music is pretty enjoyable. The thing is, it gets stuck in your head. But the one thing I have, the one problem is figuring out how to craft. So that's why it's in the third spot. In the second spot, we have Swordie Quest. Yes, I love this game a bunch, but I found the game that beats it. Alright, so Swordie Quest is very fun. You can do anything in any order, fight anyway, do different types of missions, your own personal goals, and other things like that. The only thing is, you have to do multiple purchases to get the full game experience. In the first spot, we have a game that's playing in the background. Adventures of Fate: Lost Islands. This game, even though it's hard to play, you can still win a fight even when you lose all your stuff. With the right strategy. I love using strategy, and this game puts a lot of it on my plate. There's also a lot of different types of gear, and in different areas you can find different items. It also uses the system where you put stuff in your inventory and you could possibly lose it if you don't have enough room, which puts another thing onto your agenda. Focus on keeping your storage a little clean, which is a good thing. Keeps me on my toes. Then another plus in the game is it's laid out in a 5x5 grid, which is very good. I don't have to waste time clicking different directions. I could just find my character and travel to the area I'm looking for, which is also very great. Another plus is to buy it, it's only practically $5. $5 for like a 3-4 hour gameplay, I'd say is pretty good, because this game is very fun. Another plus is the music. The music really is good. It makes me think I'm in this world where I'm a samurai and I'm in a desert. That's what this soundtrack makes me think of. Each soundtrack brings a different vibe. And then the sound effects are really great. Next up is the damage build. You can make a damage build even quicker than you could in normal Future Arena. Like, I went from like beginning 15 damage and 20 to 40, and now I can do 70 damage, and I'm not even on the second boss yet. So this is pretty cool. Now, the next plus is the fact that you have to search for your pets to get them. I sort of did not like that you could pick your pets in the main screen of Future Arena. It was a fun feature, but it takes away a lot of the joy of collecting them yourself. So that's another plus. And now, the ultimate special thing about this game is you can do any type of builds you want. You can do that in Future Arena, but I find it's a lot more complex in this one, because they add elemental powers in the game too. Then on top of that, in Future Arena, I found like some of those skills where you weaken the opponent's stats didn't work. In this game, they work a lot more efficiently, with a 65 out of 100% chance of working, which I find is very useful. Now, an even more bigger amount of greatness is you unlock stuff by looking around, which is pretty cool. Like, you can unlock different classes by moving around in the game. Basically, just by playing it, you unlock stuff. I'm glad they don't use the fake gem system. That was annoying. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. I sure did. Make sure to drop a like, a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.
Adventure to Fate, Lost Island logo, dimmed, heading not found. Help with the game, button. Control center, selected, screen.